Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. I make videos on spiritual, mystical, and metaphysical topics for your expansion and highest joy. And today's video is about the shadow side of empaths and energy readers. So if you are an intuitive or energy sensitive being, you can use this awareness to get out of negative relationship habits and dynamics and begin to create connections that are easy and more joyous and less draining for you. I have created a course for you to do just that. The Empath Survival Guide is a 3-part course on how to end social overwhelm, stop feeling drained by others, and connect with fun and ease. I will be giving you the exact practices and teachings that help me to stop hiding from the world and actually enjoy balanced connections and being around all different types of energy. If you're interested, the link is in the description box. There are 3 main shadows of empaths and energy readers. The first shadow of the empath is the need for people to be in negative feeling states for you to feel value. So why is this? It is because you have learned that life is painful and that by attuning to people's pain, you gain connection as well as a sense of social safety. When you connect to someone on the level of where they hurt, you gain a really powerful ally, someone who relies on you for emotional support. So why is this a shadow? This is a shadow because it causes you to attract people who are suffering and to connect to people who are at their lowest points. When you do this, you create unbalanced connections with people who can only take from you. As an empath, you may have experienced being the support for someone who would never do the same for you and being absolutely mind blown at how little someone that you support and care for is actually willing to support and care for you when things are rough. I know I've definitely been in this situation before as an empath, so drop a heart if you can relate. It feels really shitty. This occurs because when you meet someone who is in a positive emotional space, you can't easily connect to them. Empaths have learned to connect through negative feelings, through emotional worlds. So when you see someone that is successful, happy, confident, and there's nothing really wrong with them, it's harder for you to feel as of value and it's harder for you to connect. And oftentimes you'll find yourself pushing these people away that can actually support you or avoiding them completely. And in order to be supported and helped and receive those same things back, you need to connect to people who can do that for you. So by becoming aware of this shadow, which we will call the need for broken people, you can actually start to focus on connecting to some positive people in your life, looking for people that have stable life circumstances and positions that can help uplift and support you, people who feel good about their life so that you can feel good about your life too and experience being uplifted as well. If you are finding it hard to feel of value to someone who is happy, successful, confident, and generally okay in life, try making a list of all the things that you can provide in relationship, all the value you can provide to a person that is happy, successful, well off, not suffering emotionally at this moment in time, and start to practice seeing the things that you provide aside from just emotional support, aside from empathy and energy reading and awareness. The second shadow of the empath is the tendency to crash other people's emotional experiences. So when someone is feeling negative around you, you will tap into that feeling, pinpoint it, and start to respond with your own being to that negative emotional state. And sometimes you may even push that person into opening up and sharing their feeling. Now this becomes a shadow when you do not allow people to process and experience emotions in their own way. Sometimes people don't have the headspace or the availability to address what is going on in their life. Addressing their pain may mean an entire collapse for this person. And while it can feel like you're doing a good thing, trying to validate and help them express their feelings, you may actually be pushing them into something that they are not ready to handle. This dynamic will cause you to attract people into your life who require you to do all their emotional labor for them. These are people who will need you to address and fix every conflict with them and take full responsibility for the emotional life of your relationship with this person. This is also a place I have been with many people in the past, so I'm telling you this from experience. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally available people will not need you to pull out their feelings for them. Tap in and pull out their feelings. If you want to provide emotional support for the people you love, it's more about creating a safe space and a trusting relationship so that that person can come to you and speak to you when they need to. And then you can pull out your awesome skills of empathy, your beautiful gift of emotional support, and use it in the way it's meant to be used. So the third shadow of the empath is the need to fix. Empaths are beautiful, loving, caring people who want the best for everyone. The thing that's important for you to understand is you cannot know what is in the best interests of someone else from your personal perspective. So with this shadow, there's a tendency for empaths to try and make people feel better when they're upset or help and fix their problems. Sometimes being upset or in a negative feeling state is actually the medicine that that person needs. So when you are focusing on someone as, oh, they're so sad, oh, this poor person, if they only did this, they would feel better, you are giving them the impression that where they are at is wrong, and you are kind of pushing them through their experience when the negative feeling may actually be very needed right now. And they may need to go through this for their own personal growth and expansion. By helping them get out of it, you could be enabling denial and avoidance of what they should actually be focusing on. And the other piece of this is that when you are needing someone to feel better, you're trying to help someone feel better, it's often because you want to feel better. You're so tapped into their emotional world that you need this person to feel better so that you can as well. And when you approach someone this way, you will approach them with what you would want, what would work for you, what you would prefer, and you actually ignore the unique needs and wants and desires of this person, their actual best interests. So I'm not saying don't help people, don't be there for them. Definitely when you feel called to do so, do it. Just understand that what you want for someone may not be their highest good, it may not be what they want, and it may not be in their best interest. So don't take it personally if someone gets defensive to your suggestions, advice, or ideas, or if someone just doesn't take in what you're saying, you know? Often what is needed when people are experiencing or expressing difficult emotion is to be seen and accepted in their state of pain. Which can be hard when you're an empath because you just want people to feel better, right? So this is why there is a whole practice in the Empath Survival Guide dedicated to what to do when people are experiencing intense or complicated emotions around you so that you can feel more relaxed, confident, and comfortable when someone is expressing something to you, and you can understand a little bit better how to help without crossing their emotional boundaries. This makes emotional conversations lighter, easier, and so much more beneficial to everyone involved. You allow people to actually grow and expand in the ways their being and soul is longing to and meant to expand, while taking the burden of holding everyone's emotions off of you once and for all. So yes, this is the power, and awareness is number one. So by understanding these shadows, you can start to shift them and use your power of empathy in a much more aligned and positive way. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you in the next video.